Hey guys, it's Ashley Anderson with AA Horsemanship with Tip of the Day Thursday. For those that you don't know, I do Tip of the Day every Thursday, every week on my Facebook page. So if you haven't followed that, make sure to click the link below and give us a like to follow up our progress on that. So today we're going to work with horses that don't like to stand while being mounted. So I have a couple different horses here that you'll see. So these are not really any extreme cases. Both horses are just walking off. I have had horses that take off loping or rear while you're doing this, so it can definitely get to be a bad habit, and these horses can definitely build there. So what you do is you're going to first start flexing your horse. So just like Kendra's showing here, you're flexing him, keeping his head bent there. This is to avoid them going straight. When their head is straight, where are they going to go? They're going to move straight. So I always bend their head around just like that, and you're wanting to go from the seam of your jeans. So she's wearing jeans, the seam of your jeans there.
Seam of your jeans.
So we're gonna have her go ahead and process this again. So she's gonna jump off. Oh, she's checking her saddle here. It's always a good idea before you ever mount your horse to make sure your saddle is nice and tight, because the worst thing you could ever do is have that saddle get loose and fall underneath their belly, especially horses that never had that happen before. You can see a whole nother side, and you do not want to be under their belly while that happens. So we're going to ask her to flex, get soft and supple there. There, that's about where you want his head. Right there, touching either your foot or your leg, right there. When he gets really soft there, that was a give, she's going to flex side to side. So you're basically wanting your horse to wait for you to ask him to walk forward. So she's sitting there, she hasn't cued him to walk forward, she wants him to just stand still. And ideally, I'd like her to keep continuing to flex there, but for right now, we'll be okay with this. Okay, so I'm just going to fast forward it, and I wanted to just show you, I always want to make sure my horse is going to stand there whenever I get on, to make sure they're not going to move. So she's not slamming her body on him by any means, she's just jumping up and down. She was holding her weight up before she hit. So you want to make sure of that, but she's a barrel raiser, so moving up and down on his neck. Most barrel horses, they feel that pressure and they take off running. So I want to make sure that this horse is waiting for her actual cue, which is either a squeeze or a smooch, whichever she prefers. Typically I like to squeeze, cluck, then spank. So if your horse was to walk forward, when you do that, just flex him. Flexing is your friend right now. You can never flex too much. So that's all I'm asking her to do, and I just want to make sure that he understands that, and then later on we'll do it to where we're going to work off just having his head straight. So that'll be here shortly after this video here. So the main thing is flexing, and you want to make sure, like the note said before, don't go to your belly button. See how Kendra's going to her belly button? That's a big no-no. You want to go up the seam of your jeans. So start on your leg, so your thigh there, and work up to your hip, not your belly button. So we'll go ahead and do the straight head here. So, alright, so she's jumping on, and he's still. If your horse wants to move, you would just flex his head when he moves and work your way there. Sometimes it might take 2 or 3 days to perfect this exercise, depending on how bad it is. So here with Tilly on, just to show the kind of flexing there, I'm holding it while I get on, I'm moving around. I always kind of, right there, he's kind of thrown off balance, so he's just catching his balance. I'm not going to get too, excuse me, I have hiccups, too worried about that. So just nice and easy hands there when flexing. See how I'm going to my hip, not my belly button? There. Okay, and you're just going to hold it till he flexes there. Alright, so that was just a quick, easy, it was kind of longer than I typically do. Oh my goodness, my hiccups. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all have any questions, post them below. If you have any ideas for tip of the day, any problems that you're running in with your horse, let me know, excuse me.